Hey guys, and here we are back for another episode. This one's kind of special. We're going to be doing back to school. I know it's kind of very late. Most of people from Malta, where I can speak from, are starting next week, or in my case in 2 weeks. So I'm really not giving myself much time for this thing, but this, as you can see, is the Microsoft Surface 4. I have the pen of it, which has an i3 and I don't remember because it's been a bit since I bought it, but it has 4/8 gigs of RAM. Storage is a decent amount. I can't remember the exact right now because I haven't switched this thing on in a bit, since I haven't used it in a bit, because since it's summer I've been working and I haven't used it. I've been using my desktop during the time. But this, if you do pick to buy it, is one of the best things you could actually buy when you're going to school. It's incredibly light, incredibly thin. It fits pretty much anywhere. You can even hold it in your hand and you won't have a problem. If you can actually just use it as a tablet mode or laptop mode. You have the pen with it. Be very careful because this thing tends to fall, because it's not really the most user-friendly. If it gets hit or if you don't place it properly, it will fall and could possibly break, especially if it hits the pin. But if you don't want to use this, it's literally just a magnetic system. On, off. If you want to keep it off, you can literally keep it like this, and you can just take simple notes, just like that. But there's a perfect system for it, and take notes. Which lots of people say getting a MacBook would be better, but I have found this to be cheaper and better. It's still not the cheapest things, but it's still one of the best things you can get if you want portability and lightweight. And even if you are into some casual games, you can also play this. I've played a couple of games and I haven't found any problems with it, which is great for this one. Do you want to instead not take that and just simply take a tablet? If you're, for example, you just need to take some notes and you don't even need to bother about a laptop with you, you can have this thing. It's the iPad Mini 4 with 16 gigs of RAM. I love this thing. It's literally the size of my hand. It's fit in more places than the Surface, which is obvious, but this is great if you just want to take some simple notes. If you just need to take some notes, if you want to take a picture real quick. The picture thing has the advantage over the Surface, which is of course because you can just whip out this, take a picture, and you're done. So if you just want to have a little simple thing, this would be this better idea. If you're more of a, how do you say, technological person and enjoy having technology wherever you are, this is a great piece of tech. It has saved me multiple times. This is the Samsung Gear S1? Gear S. Yeah, Gear S. It is amazing. I've been wanting to get it about like a year before it was out. I then bought it. Now it's been outdated with the S2, but I still prefer this one, even though it does lack some things that the S2 has. This has saved me multiple times, as it has a SIM card in here. Has a SIM card in there. It's very hard to see since it's all black, so you're not going to get the best sight of it. You can text on it. you can send messages or texts, but small screen, but you can manage if you get used to it. You can also make phone calls and be a little bit of a hello type of guy. I do miss using this, but since I've been at work, I don't really use it, but I do need to start using it. And I'm going to be waiting till the S3 and then I will be upgrading to that along with my phone. If you're like most people and you rather not have your notes, your important things on your computer, this is a great piece of tech. This is Samsung's 1TB external hard disk, which I've had for about 2 years now. It's a great thing, especially if you want portability, you want to travel to somewhere and you need something to back up with. This isn't just a good thing for going back to school, it's a good thing just in general. Even if you want to transfer files, you can have it. Unless you're a Mac to another PC, then that won't work. You need to have a different type of... It's Mac things. Confusion. Now, if you're like me and you do opt to buy one of the Surfaces or any type of computer that doesn't have a SD card, micro SD card, and any other type of external memory apparatus, just even if you do buy a MacBook, they don't come with, some of them don't come with them. This Kingston, this is a lifesaver. I use it on my home computer since I do not have an SD card reader. This is my go-to gadget. I use it when I go abroad and I need to transfer files onto my computer and then onto the external hard drive. I use it whenever I need to transfer photos from my computer, from my camera to my computer and everything else. This is like a 10 to 20 euro thing. It's less than 20 euros and it's a lifesaver. Now, the third most expensive thing on the list, first starting with the laptop, then the MacBook, then the iPad, now these. This hindsight comes very like, this is 50 euros less than the iPad, but if you're a type of person going to school who has to catch the bus, train, any car, even though I don't recommend car for obvious reasons, but these are a lifesaver. These are the Bose Quiet Comfort 35. They are Bluetooth, so you don't have any wires, which, especially if you're in a crowded place, people can't just yank the wire and the whole thing gets broken and stuff like that. It's a great thing to have in general, especially if you're on longer trips, because here where I live, I go on the bus, coming back from school takes me about an hour bus drive, and people are loud, obnoxious, annoying, and having soundproof headphones is pretty much a lifesaver. That's about it for my back to school technology that I recommend. No one has to buy it. No one has to buy it. If you don't want them, you don't need them. There are plenty other things. I will link a couple of external hard drives in the description just in case, because there are lots of different things to suit everyone else's different needs. There's a rugged one, there is this one, there is even SSDs if you want really fast transferring rates. But actually there is one last thing that I think would actually help a lot. Okay, there are two things that I think will help a lot. I don't know why I forgot to mention them, but this is the OnePlus power bank. It has 10,000 milliamps, which I found a lifesaver. I bought 2 of these. There's this one and another one in my bag, which is a lifesaver and has saved me multiple times. I'm also be getting a new power bank, but completely different thing in the coming future, which I will do a review on that when it arrives. But you do need a power bank. If you don't need one as strong as this one, there are less milliamp-age ones that are cheaper, but this is about 20 euros. So technically, might as well get this one rather than a cheaper option. Unless you want to get a better, more beefy version of them, which there are plenty. Now, this over here is something I believe to be a lifesaver as well. All of these things are pretty much lifesavers to your back when you need to carry them, to your ears when you're in a bus, and to your technology. This is a portable Wi-Fi. You basically get a SIM card from the service provider, put it into this, and you'll have Wi-Fi wherever you want to go. Which, personally, I found it to be the best thing in the world, because it's not the first time I've found a place without internet, or I ran out of 3G, or I just don't want to use my 3G and just want to use this. I have a plan with this. I have 12 gigs a month, so might as well use this and not have to worry about anything. If you wait, there's one more thing left. If you want a backpack, this is my Belkin backpack. I absolutely love it. I bought it from Amazon, not more than 20 euros. I bought it and I was like, hey, let's try it out and see how it is. The amount of storage space it has. If you want everything exactly how you want it to be, this thing has more than enough storage. It can fit up to a 15/17 inch laptop, which is perfect. It can fit your tablet, it can fit the Surface, it can fit everything with plenty of space. It can even fit this camera, my tripod, the mic, and a couple of other things. It sadly can't fit a drone. But yeah, those are all the 9 things that I recommend having. You don't have to have them, but I recommend you getting them. But guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you want me to show anything else. Let me show if you want me to do any better way of showing these videos, because I'm still new at this thing. I need to learn how to do the reviews better for you guys. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, and as always, ciao ciao ciao.